everyone, this is Rashi and welcome back to the Reading Platter. So I'm here with another video. In this video, I'm going to discuss what I read in June. Like this is not a wrap up, but yes, I gave myself a challenge to read at least 150 pages per day. So according to the books I chose, I had to at least read 146 pages a day to complete all those books. So I decided, why not 150 pages every day? Let's make it a challenge. But I did not blog it. I completed it. This is my reading tracker and I read each single day. I am so proud of myself. There were days that I wasn't feeling like reading, but I did read. There were days when I read 300 pages. There were days when I read 500 pages. There were days when I read only 150 pages because I just had to, complete the challenge. So there were times that I did not want to read, so I just stopped on 150 pages. And yeah, it was a struggle. Like till month end, I was not getting a single day off. Like sometimes when I'm not in the mood to read, I just take a break. And I take a break in for example, I had to read 150 pages a day. So I'll read just 50 or 100 or how much I feel. I'll not force myself to read. But this month I really forced myself and that really helped. I read 24 to 25 books and I was so proud of myself. Actually, my reading was improved. It was definitely improved because I read so many books and this was the highest number of books I had read. And before that I had read like 14 maximum and these were like 10 a book. In May I read 14 books, which was highest till then, but in June I read 24 books, which was the highest, and I don't think any upcoming month will surpass this number, and I'm so happy. So let's see each day what I read. First day I read 176 pages. The second day I read 210 pages. The next 4, 5, 6. The next 6 days I read 300 pages each, sometimes more than that. The next day I read 150 pages. Then I read 215 pages for 3 days. Then I read 180 pages for 3 days. Then I read 160 pages, 150, 175, 217, 150, 190, 150, 200, 300, 300, 277, 150, 277 and 280. I'm so proud of myself. I read each single day and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I really wanted to vlog this experience, but it was very difficult in June. Like a lot of things were going on. I read like most of these books, like majority of these books were the books I read for my paper, because we weren't sure if the papers will be online or offline, or will there be papers or will there be no papers, because it is better now. The lockdown and coronavirus condition is a lot better now, but till June it wasn't. So I was really into completing the books and the poems and the plays that I had to read. I made a video for that too, that like what all we have to read. I'll link that here so you can check that out. Like we have a lot of pressure. So yeah, I read total number of 6,714 pages, which is the maximum till now. And I read for 65 hours, which is not maximum, but I'm really happy because if I completed these number of pages in 65 hours, like I have read more hours in a month. That means that my reading speed increased, and yes, it did. I read 2 pages per minute according to the stats, and average pages I read per day were 2 to 4. And average pages I read per hour were 103, which is the maximum till now. and I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself. And also there were best and worst books, which I will talk about in my wrap up, but I really wanted to do this video so that I can cover the stats here, because the wrap up is going to be huge and I haven't vlogged like I used to do wrap up in vlog style. But this month I haven't vlogged. I was really very busy. My schedule was so hectic to just complete the syllabus and get things done and concentrate on this challenge too. So it was a lot of things to do. So yeah, I really want to cover the stats here. So I read a total of 24 books. I read for 65 hours. I took part in whatever-a-thon, but I did not register for it. I did the prompts like for fun. I wanted to participate, but I wasn't sure because I was doing this challenge. I had to complete a lot of syllabus, so I wasn't sure if I should register or not. I didn't register because also I know if I would have registered, then I wouldn't have updated anything in that, so it would have been just a negative point for my team, in whatever team I would have participated. But I did the prompts that I loved, like the name suggests, it is whatever-a-thon. So the minimum hours I read per day, like I at least read for 1 hour. At least I read 1 hour, 1.5 hour daily, for at least, like in one day I at least read for 1.5 hours, which is just amazing, which is just amazing. I had a lot of classics to read. There were 20 classics that I read. I mean 16 to 18 classics for sure. I'm not sure how many classics I read in this month. But yes, I did read 1 hour, but I was supposed to read 2. But that's okay. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. And yeah, so these were the stats, I guess, and I'm so happy. I did a good job in this challenge that I set up for myself. I did not vlog because I wasn't sure if I'll do it or not, but I actually did it, and I'm so happy, proud of myself. The worst book was like there was not a worst book. I was really enjoying this challenge. I was really enjoying my course books, because yeah, there were some books that I did not like, but the book that I actually hate and I will never ever recommend, it was very difficult to choose. But if I really had to, then I'll choose A Portrait of an Artist as a Young Man. And this is a very short novel. It is not even 100 pages, but those pages were just so bad. They were really bad. And the best book was also very difficult to choose. I cannot choose a best book, but yes, like if I had really had to, then The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Shaw would be the best. And I'm still reading it. I just stopped reading it, like I was 70% into the book, I guess, or 50% into the book. And I stopped on just 30th June because I really needed a rest. So I rested. Yes, I stopped reading there and then, but I'll count it as read in June because I have read at least 50% of the book in June. So that'll count. And if I would have completed it, then I would have added those pages in this too. But I'm really happy with the results. I'm really happy with this challenge. And this was it for today's video, and we'll meet in the next one.